I work from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. and this is my nighttime routine situation. Welcome back to the Rice Bowl channel. So when I get to work, the parking lot is packed, not an S-tier situation. And I don't want to be running late, so I park in another office parking lot, which is like a 3-minute walk away. And because of that, after work I have to do a little stroll back to the car every night. And there's an 18% chance that I need to clear off snow from the car, so I deal with that and then do my little drive home. And once I get home, the number one thing I do, always take my jacket off at the entrance. And I wish there was a deep reason for me doing this, but nah, it's because the coat hanger is there. And the second thing I do is wash my hands and gargle. I've been doing this since I can remember. After all that, it's time for dinner. And the dinner situation's been quite good lately. My mom would make me stuff like soup and that sort of thing, but ever since my dad came back from Japan, I get that Japanese food every night. So I'm announcing this in the vlog today that there's been a switch up in the nighttime food situation. We got the okonomiyaki tonight, easy S tier for sure. And my mom's usually getting ready for bed at these hours, so after dinner I just talk with my dad a bit. And I don't really remember what we talked about in this clip. I think I was telling him that some people from like 3,000 years ago determined the size of the earth and he was skeptical, but yeah, I ate an apple and crackle while talking more and I was getting kinda late, so my dad headed to bed. And I must have started reading the news for like an hour or something, because by the time I started running, it was past 1:30 a.m. And my mentality for running recently has been not to schedule rest days. Let me explain. Basically, life happens and some days I'm not able to run. That could be a family situation, my leg hurts, super tired from lack of sleep, loss of time because of procrastination, you name it. So those days I don't run, they become my rest days. And these situations happen 5 to 6 times a month, so yeah, I have the mindset I'm going to run every day, but life happens, so I end up using those days as rest days. Anyways, I have a bath or shower after that, but the bath is kind of a trap because I can waste up to an hour reading stuff on my phone, and finally, in the wee hours of the morning, I'm able to work on YouTube videos. When I was in Japan, I usually edit videos between 1 and 3 a.m, but recently, with how things are in my life, it's always past 4 a.m. that I start working on them. And gotta be honest, a lot of the time I'm half asleep making them, so I want to try to further optimize my nighttime routine to avoid these editing sleepies. But that being said, there is no other hobby that I like more than making YouTube videos, so I have no plan on quitting anytime soon and plan on doing this for as long as possible. And when the video is done and uploaded, I brush my teeth, cut my fingernails for content, pulled out the futon, and yes, I sleep on the ground, but let me say, once you get used to this, no joke, you can't go back to sleeping on a mattress. It's an temple S-tier situation. And recently, my knuckles have been cracking like crazy because of all the self-defense I need to do, is what I want to say, but nah, it's just the dry winter weather. So I deal with that and finally get into bed, and that's my recent nighttime routine as a 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. worker.